Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, I sound a bit nasally and that's because I have a cold. But I'm off work, so I basically was just like, I'll take advantage of this and like film a few videos while I'm at it. So probably the next few videos I'll sound like this, so I'm really sorry about that. But so I just thought I would do a quick health advice for people that are starting uni. So like overall health in terms of physical, sexual and mental health, of course. But before I start like the video and everything, since you keep like returning to watching my videos, or if you're new, like hi, if you're new, hi, you can watch like the first video that I posted like on like anxiety and depression. But if you keep returning to my videos, right, it's a bit rude that you're not subscribing. Like, come on, like, this is the third video now. What's the excuse? Like, you might literally as well just subscribe. Like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. You're gonna keep coming back. You know you're gonna keep coming back. Just subscribe. Okay? Okay? Yeah, we're good? Alright, so this video is mostly directed towards females. I can't speak on male. I can't speak for people that have the male genitalia. I can only speak for females because this is based on what I experienced when I lived at uni. I lived in halls before. So I'm mostly gonna talk. The main thing I'm going to talk on and pick on is sexual health. Reason being, okay, so you just come out of college, sixth form, yeah. Most of you were living at home. Most of you just moved out. You're now all of a sudden living on your own. You're enjoying that freedom. You're enjoying all that, like mom and dad not being home. Nobody telling you what to do. You're in charge of all your schedule and everything you want to do. Yeah. That also includes being responsible for your sexual health. Like, one, let's just if you're going to be active, okay? You know what I mean when I'm saying if you're going to be active. If you is going to be active, please, number one, get on a contraception, okay? Get on a contraception. It ain't gonna be the person you sleep with that's gonna get pregnant. It's you gonna get pregnant, okay? Get on a contraception. Two, if you're gonna be active, if you're gonna be hella active, okay? I mean like jumping from John to Peter, from Peter to Paul, from Paul to Jack, right? If you're gonna be that active, please go get checked at least every 3 months. Like, STIs and STDs are no joke. Like, go get checked every 3 months. Like, you lose nothing, literally. You lose nothing. Like, take advantage of it. Other people in other countries have to pay for those services to be done. And here in UK, we have it for free. Take advantage of it. Go get checked at least every 3 months. And you can continue being active. But while being active as well, can you please use condoms? Like, some of you... Like, only thing I can say is, okay, so there's different type of condoms. There's like latex condoms and there's latex free. But if you want potentially to have the real feel, as to say, as most people use as an excuse of, oh, I don't want to wear condoms because it doesn't feel like I'm actually like, I can't feel you or whatever. Like, don't listen to that person, okay? Whatever his name is, okay? If a guy comes to you then they're like, oh, I can't feel a thing, good, okay? If they say that they can't feel a thing, number one, if they ain't even the ones that are buying the condoms, right? And they're gonna complain about you asking them to put a condom and then they tell you that they can't feel a thing, kick him out, kick him out, kick him out, out. But you can get skin condoms, SKYN. You can get skin condoms. Those ones are latex free and they tend to be a little bit more thinner they're not like, doesn't mean just because they're a little bit thinner that they're less like they're less effective. Like, I mean, obviously the point of like condoms is to prevent STIs and pregnancy and unwanted pregnancies. Condoms do not prevent STDs. Get that right, they do not prevent STDs. But yeah, get the skin condoms. They're a bit on the pricey side, but if it's a case of that you prefer your noonie to not smell like latex, because we all know that like latex condoms make things smell a bit funky up in there, like but if you prefer non-latex condoms, that's the other alternative you can go for. There are some sheepskin condoms and all that stuff, but I'm not for that because I don't eat meat, so that's just a bit creepy. And then while we're on this, while we're on this, don't get caught up in your feelings, okay? Like, just don't. Like, let's say Exhibit A, the guy you saw at Freshers, you liked him, you got on, but then what you have to remember, he also got on with another girl at some point while he was at Freshers as well, and he got on with another girl and another girl. So an example of how it could go:
he woke up in Tiffany's bed, and all of a sudden he's coming to Jessica for lunch, and after Jessica for lunch he's going for a pre-dinner at Sarah's, and after Sarah's is gonna come to you, whatever your name is, right? Insert yourself in there. I couldn't just say all those names and not insert your name in there. And then he comes to you. And by all these, when I say breakfast, dinner, and pre-meal, I mean he's going sex.
And some of you guys, like some of you, I know you do this, you double dip, okay? By double dip, I mean some of you just go straight in raw, and you could give 2 fucks about it. You really don't care. Some of you guys actually don't care. But for girls, you need to remember that this is your health. Like, whatever happens to your body is going to affect you. Like, the guy, yeah, you might be enjoying your time with that person. Guy or girl, whoever it is you are getting it on with, you still need to get checked, okay? Like, there's really no reason why some of you make everything else, like, you make it a priority to get with someone, but then you don't make it a priority to follow through after you've been with that person to then make sure that you're still okay. Don't get caught in your feelings whenever you sleep or effort, right? Unless if that person is actually said to you, yes, we are now exclusive, right? Don't get caught in your feelings, because that person is going to sleep with you, they're going to get out from that, and then they're going to go to probably like your next door neighbors, like your housemate or whatever. You don't be surprised if that happens. It happens. It's uni halls, especially if you're living in halls. Don't be surprised. It happens. I'm not saying it's acceptable. I don't condone it, but those are some of the people that you're going to meet as well. So there's not much that can be done about it. Moving on to physical health. Physical health. When I say physical health, I mean in terms of your actual health and fitness. So, because you're now in uni, some of you were not cooking for yourselves. You were having food prepared for you by your mum or whoever it was you were living with. Now, all of a sudden, you're in uni. Uni is stressful. Yeah, get that. It's your first year. Yes, you might not be feeling the stresses of uni or whatever, but some of you might be feeling homesick. So, because of that, homesick, irony, and I'm ill. Because of that, like, you need to try and make sure that you eat healthy, right? The main priority for physical health, try and eat as healthy as possible. Yes, I know
some of you are on thinking, you like, yeah, you have student finance and this, that. Another thing, don't think just because you're student finance you're balling, okay? That money is not for you to be going, ooh, make it rain.
What are you making it rain for? You need to make sure you pay your rent. What I can say in terms of food, just try and meal prep might be something you might want to consider. Because meal prep, you cook your food once a week, you freeze your food, at least you know for that week you're covered. And you've bought your food, you've made it, you're not going to want to pick about here and there and whatever and eat whatever you find that's convenient, which is why most people stick to either pot noodles or a lot of takeaway. Yeah, fair enough, I'm not saying never have takeaway, but it's a case of try and spread it out so that this show, you are what you eat. It was disgusting. I know, like, someone's how they, but anyway, besides the point, that show you are what you eat. Literally, it's true. In terms of whatever you see on your skin and how your energy levels are, it's all down to do with, one, your sleep, and also what you're actually putting into your body, right? So you need to make sure that you're actually eating properly, because whatever is going on inside your body, it's all going to show up on your skin. Your energy levels are going to be depleted. It's not going to be that. Your performances and your ability to be able to retain any information from all the lectures you're going will be next to nothing. So just make sure that you're eating properly. And if possible, most unis tend to have gyms on campus. Try and join that gym membership, because they're usually cheaper than joining an actual gym. Like, let's say maybe you're joining Pure Gym or Buzz Gym or Easy Gym or whichever type of gym. I'm just saying, like, the budget ones, the ones that most students tend to go for. Most unis tend to have their own site gym. Join it. Go to the gym. If you're a gym person, if you're not a gym person, find a sports team, a sports club that you want to do with it, the netball, do cheerleading, a dance team, or whatever it is that will get you to be more active. And with that also, it actually ties into your mental health, because with you socializing a lot more, it takes you out of your room. So you going to do all those activities and stuff, it leaves you with less time to be stuck up in your room and cocoon to yourself and keeping everything to yourself. It makes you engage with people a lot more. And you're going out and socializing and not staying indoors in your room. Like, I know this based on experience. Like, those uni halls, the rooms, the shoebox, you stay in there. Especially even worse if you've got an ensuite, you've got your bathroom, and if you've got a mini fridge and you've got your kettle and potentially microwave in there, you would not leave your room. Like, let's not lie, you would not leave your room. Have something active that requires you to commit to it, maybe like a few times per week to go train for it, besides uni, like besides the lectures and stuff like that. So you need something that engages you to make sure that you're physically and mentally okay, and it takes you away from being so alone with your thoughts too much, especially if you're feeling homesick, because most of you, like, you've never lived on your own before. Everyone's literally in the same boat as you, right? Some people, yes, you're gonna meet like a lot of different personalities and stuff like that, but everyone's in the same boat as you. And if you just try as much as possible, don't limit yourself to meeting a certain group of people and sticking with them. Not everyone's going to be your friend. Not everyone you meet in the first 2-3 weeks, or even in the first month, or even in the first 3 months will still be your friend. Right now, yeah, you're in the first month of uni and everything. By the time you get to Christmas, you have a Christmas break and you come back, some of those people might not even be your friends anymore, which is why I use the term friends in quotes. Most of them are mostly acquaintances. So try and just make sure that you mingle and mix with a lot of different people. That's why I'm saying that, like, try and join different clubs, because that gets you to meet a lot of different people. And from meeting all those different people, you get to learn a bit more and understand how people interact with each other, in terms of like how you can form relationships with people. And another thing, this one's one I wish I had known before. If you have, this one's basically one I wish I knew before I started uni. But if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend before you start like as you are in uni right now, make it a point of that you don't stay just you two, if that makes sense. Like, don't just make it a thing of, I get that it's uni, not everyone at uni would have known your boyfriend, whatever, this, that, the other, unless if you're like in the same hometown, basically, your uni's in the same place that you live. But if you're in a different place, if your boyfriend or girlfriend comes to visit you, don't make it a case of that just because they're there and nobody else knows them, you're the only one that knows them, you're just gonna stay with them only. That's a big no-no, like very big no-no. Like, yes, you can have your own time that you can spend with the person. I'm not saying you don't have the time. Yes, you can have the time, but try and get them to mix with the other people. Try and, in a way, if you're at uni and you actually have a boyfriend or girlfriend, I would say, this sounds a bit like, oh, I'm like scheming or whatever, but I would say it's a good chance to actually see how you are in the real-ish world, if that makes sense, in terms of that, like, yeah, you're still in a bubble, to be fair, you're not in the real world, like, that will hit you once you finish with uni, but in terms of like how the person reacts to the new environment you're in and the new people surrounding you, as opposed to the people that he knows that you usually around, and you might get to see a different side of that person that you actually didn't know. So don't stay in your room with your boyfriend and your girlfriend and just be having sex all the time. Try and mingle. So just to recap this whole thing, for your sexual health: contraception, condoms, checkups quite regularly if you're going to be active. Oh, and don't get caught up in your feelings. So for physical health, try and eat more healthy. Try and join as many social clubs as you can. Try and join a gym if possible. Just be as active as you can. Mental health, be more socially engaged. The other thing as well, don't just stick with the people that are doing the same course as you. Mingle with people that are doing different courses. You probably find like better bonds that way with people, to be fair. Yeah, just mingle with more different people. Try not to keep to yourself too much. Yeah, if it's a case of that you can afford it, try and go home maybe potentially every 2 weeks. Like every week, it's not like, let's not be unrealistic here. It's not like student finance. Your student finance is gonna go quick. So as much as you can, so you're not getting that whole feeling of that you're like homesick as much. Like you probably will feel it, but eventually it's gonna fade off. And also with your physical health, you might fluctuate in weight. Like some people either tend to lose weight, some people tend to gain weight. So it just depends on how you will cope with obviously the stress of the new environment and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I hope it helps you a little bit. I hope it does. So don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you are going to remain active, sorry, I didn't mean to scream, but if you're gonna remain active, please get checked, okay? Like, get checked, use condoms, don't be spreading none of that nastiness around.